You might just need to say when you transition.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the beginning of the Celeste block. I am your host, Cathram, and we have 3 banger runs coming up. First up, we've got Bing, and I'll pass it over to him to introduce himself and the run specifically.
Hello. This is Celeste 90%. The first of the Celeste block. 90% is exactly what you expected. It's beating the game as fast as possible. Is it? What else should I say?
I think that's really it, unless there's anything else you want to say. We could just go straight to the countdown if you're ready.
Yeah, I think so. I think just whenever I hit begin, which will be in 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, first up we have prologue, and we don't have access to the dash yet. So the fastest method of moving is just jumping. So you'll see me jump a lot. And skipping cutscenes, because cutscenes are slow. We skip that. We skip the dash introduction cutscene as well, which is interesting. Now we're on to the first, actual level, which is City. So, this one's pretty short, of course. And you'll see me do a bunch of different movement techniques. Like, for instance, these are wall bounces. Well, that's a wall bounce. And that's an extended hyper. So, a hyper, the game actually teaches you in, amazing. Okay, whatever. In, I think it's either the B or C sides, I can't remember. And wall bounces in, again, the B or C sides, I can't remember. But, so that was the first instance of a reverse, where we go in one direction, but we jump in the other to allow us to extend things. Oh, extension. So there's actually a small gap between when you dash and well, so if you make a small gap between when you dash and when you jump, you can actually get your dash back before you hit the air, allowing you to do another dash in the air.
Yeah, missing that window has been deadly for me many times throughout running this game.
Oh, amazing. I'm doing well today. Yeah, this is my co-commentator, Amber. Oh, and these are called, those are called neutral jumps, and the latter 2 jumps I'm doing at the end there. Whoops. So if you jump, go towards the wall, and jump without facing any direction, you can actually climb the wall without losing any stamina, which is helpful. Can you avoid getting any red fairies to avoid spoilers for upcoming runs? No.
Thank you, D-Tops. Yeah, those neutral wall jumps, though, those are, very, very technical and tricky.
Yeah, they're annoying.
Really, just one of the big things about this game is that, it's already, known for its difficulty, and then it's just, let's do everything as fast with as little error as possible. use all this advanced techniques and whatnot.
Yeah. Whoops. Also, don't spoil any B-sides for us. That will also not be happening because this route does 5B, which is actually faster than doing 5A. It's kind of interesting. So Battlin's gonna just copy our movements here. So we just want to make sure that we don't backtrack, or at least, you know, backtrack too slowly. Six B route 2. No, I do not do 6B. That is too hard, even for me to try. But yes, the optimal route does do 6B as well, in addition to doing 5B.
Cool little shortcut right there.
Doing
Just a
kinky,
little bit of that
freaky, and
way.
oh, this is a problem. Okay, that works. Does Amber do 6B? I don't think so. No.
No, I don't do 6B. I only just started doing 5B.
Yeah. I started doing 6B or 5B from the get-go. I think just to do it from the get-go, but that's the only thing I kind of learned. Maybe that was a mistake. But it is too late to fix that mistake now, I think. So we just, as we get to the end of a wake here, just movement.
Look, I'll gas Vapo up a little bit. You're gonna watch Vapo play this game and think it's a TAS.
Yeah.
Do we happen to have time for donations?
Yeah, go for it.
So we have a 10, I believe it's a 10. Oh my gosh, it's glitched on me. We have a £10 donation from Speed Simpsons saying, okay, so Fossil League Dino Tournament Championship is another Pokemon ripoff. But that's okay, the Monster Battle RPG game has become so popular that it's nearly its own genre. So there's room for... End of message.
Thank you, Speed Simpsons.
So yeah, this is Resort. This is the first introduction we get to cycles, like all game. With these dust bunnies from hell. You're locked into Speed Simpsons. Let's go. Incredible. That was close. Also note, if I sound sick or if I cough a little bit, that's because I am sick. I've been sick for the last week. I have COVID. It kind of sucks, but I'm a lot better than I was. I missed the key. Incredible. Whoops.
Yeah, so one of the things you're seeing here is that, like, even though, like, a lot of this stuff looks and like is difficult to perform, at least like all the cycles will behave consistently. So like you don't have that element of like RNG to throw you off.
Yeah. They can be annoying, but they are, in theory, consistent. Sure, let's go with that. Anything in this game? I don't think so. I think this game is entirely deterministic. Also, that's the first instance of a spike jump. Because of the way spikes work, I think they only kill you if you're moving towards them, and we're actually moving away from them by jumping off that wall. Kind of neat. Whoops. And so, yeah. Whoops. So the interesting thing about Huge Mess that you've kind of been seeing me doing is that you can actually go a different way for, so each section is independent, and you can actually do a different route, basically, where you do each of the different sections in a different order. I'm doing this order because, I don't know, it's what I know. Yeah, and it makes some sections harder or easier or faster or slower, I believe. I don't know the exact details. Interesting thing, you can jump off of water. I actually did not know that casually in this game. I don't know if you could really see it there, but yeah. I jumped off of water. Oops. A little weird, but it works. I actually kind of need that. Do this. Just do this. Well, I suppose we have any other donations, right?
This room specifically.
Yes, we actually do.
Oh.
Oh,
As of a few seconds ago, we received a £50 donation from Tilbert13 saying, "I loved this game as a kid." Thank you, Tilbert, for the huge donation.
Yeah, that is huge.
Pushes us up to £170 raised in total. We're nearly at that £200 mark, which is an incredible milestone. I think it's almost what we got last year.
That's actually remarkable, because it's been less than 24 hours since we started, right?
Yeah. 20.
Also, this
just
is
coming up to
Oshiro. He's
22.
trying to kill us.
Also, just a second ago, really good job on that clip through the Dust Bunny wall.
Basically, he's another a cycle on top of the cycles that already exist. Which makes getting consistency in these rooms extra important.
Yeah, as Axie is currently venting in the chat, a lot of these final rooms are not only difficult, but they're also like pretty long. So like getting to the end of one and dying is just a massive, massive time loss.
Yeah, it's just generally painful. Especially this room. This room is, I would say, probably one of the worst. It's also the last. Luckily. Well, technically there's like the cutscene room, but... We just skip cutscene as soon as we enter it. Called being insane. I am a little bit. So now we've entered Ridge. And so yeah, the things you'll see here are these clouds, which bounce you up, and these bubbles.
Yeah, in terms of any percent, this is my favorite level.
It's
like
a very good
aesthetically, in terms of the speed run, there's a lot of cool tricks without being too frustrating or complicated.
It's a solid level, right? Like,
it's also personally just like a lot less stressful from, you know, being chased by the owner of a hotel in a mutated monster form.
I would think so, yeah. You know, generally being chased by hotel owners is not how you want to spend your evening, right? Like, another spike jump. There we actually did a wall bounce, using the momentum we got from dashing into the transition, which is interesting. Now we're gonna use the momentum off this block to propel us over here.
Such a fun little skip.
Yeah, there's like a really hard skip from what I understand, but you know, it's hard. Whoops. Oops. Really? I think I'm hypering or something. I don't know. Okay, I guess I just wasn't doing it right. Ah, crap.
That was tragic.
Yeah. Missed input, I think. Yeah, Summit actually isn't really that hard. It's not like easy necessarily, but it is long, right? It's don't try to really do it in one sitting unless like you're kind of into that. Oh, come on.
If I remember what you told me right, you said you play on analog stick on a controller, right?
Yeah, I do use analog. Okay, let's just...
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes when you play with an analog stick, just sometimes you really feel like you hit a direction when you actually just hit a different one.
Yeah, I'm also an analog stick runner, and I've had the same issue many, many times.
Yeah. You just kind of have to get like used to it. Also, this is an introduction to the bubble. It will be menacingly following us for the next few rooms. It will no longer be following us. Oh yeah. Ah, crap. I mean, this game is actually almost designed like for D-pad or keyboard. I mean, you can play it with analog, and it's certainly fine. And there's actually, of course, one aspect which we'll see later that does utilize analog. But for the most part, this game is designed with 8 directions in mind.
So yeah, like was mentioned earlier, it's actually faster in this chapter to not do the main chapter and just collect the B-side tape and do the B-side tape. So soon enough, Bing will take a little detour to collect that.
I mean, dash. You don't need dash. I mean, you can change your the layout. There we go. Having some skill issue there. Hopefully, if I can pull this off. All right, I pulled off most of it. That's a pretty fun trick to pull off.
I don't even do that. That's such a fun trick, though.
I only get it some of the time. There is a backup that sucks, but it is a backup.
That looks so cool.
It does, and there's actually a version where you corner boost off that corner, and you just fling into the next room. It's super sick. Oh crap! Gotta wait for a cycle. Yes, this is the B-side room. They work on like this, music-based cycle. The B-side room. And of course, now that we have the B-side tape, we will be leaving to the B-side.
The big thing about the B-sides is that they are very much considerably more difficult than the main game.
Yeah, they're shorter, but they're harder. And the C-side's shorter and harder still. Really? Here we will be exploiting an unintended trick, or we will be resetting to attempt it again. To pass back down through that transition, which the devs never intended you to do. So it actually just resets you. Resets you to the other side, which hopefully we'll see in a minute. This skips having to go, I think, all the way to the left to go into a bubble.
Yeah, you have to like go into that room above. You gotta go get a key, go through a whole nother room to bypass where you need to go.
Oh yeah, okay, that's what it does. This trick is fairly precise from what I remember. I don't remember the exact like frame timing, but it's like 2 frames.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2 frames.
Yeah. And it only saves like 20 seconds and loses like 10, so I've technically lost time. one of those things that one of the reasons I would recommend if you're learning Celeste, do 5A. Also, this stuff is hard. I don't suppose you have any more of those magic donations, Keith.
None when I checked a minute ago, and yeah, no. So still no donations. Exclamation mark donate if you do want to go to the donation link.
Might just go the long way if we have to try this too many more times. I don't really know it, but try it a couple more times. Please. Alright, one more time. Don't normally take this long for it, but I haven't really been able to practice much this week. Alright, we're just... yeah. Okay, we got it last try. So yeah, it spawns you over here.
Oh.
Which I guess is because it's the closest actual point you can respawn. Oops. Ooh. Oh, come on. I barely died to that.
Oh, first try on that little corner jump though. Nice. Yeah, this right here is another one of those rooms that's really long and then really irritating if you die near the end.
Yeah. Like that. Like
Yeah.
that. I didn't intend to demonstrate that, but I did, so.
I've probably lost maybe like half a dozen runs doing that exact same thing.
It's so easy to just miss it. Here we see some coughing. So yeah, these are seekers. These are annoying. They are probably one of my least favorite mechanics in this game. There is no proper RNG, but they sometimes feel like it.
Yeah, I touted about this game not having like any RNG. Out of everything, I'd say the Seekers are the hardest to have behave the most consistently.
Yeah. Whoops. This is Theo, one of my other least favorite mechanics. Theo limits your movement capabilities quite a bit, and if he dies, you die. Apparently, you're not supposed to kill him.
This room is an interesting one. Not a fun one, but
it is an interesting one, that is for sure. And that's the end of the B-side.
let's go.
Now into reflection. We skip another cutscene and are introduced to, I think, the one analog-based mechanic in the game. I think I have to grab that anyway. Which are feathers. You kind of see that I can sort of wiggle a little bit. These are, I think they're called Kevins for some reason. I used to call them discount thwomps. Yeah, Kevin blocks.
I think I like your name better.
It's perfect, you know, because they look and sound like thwomps, but obviously they're not. Because, you know, this is not a Nintendo game. Oh, I forgot to get the momentum. There we go. We have to do some neutral jumps to get up here.
Very, very clean neutral jumping.
I'm pretty sure I could just survive there, but it's just too fun to just like... Crap. It's too fun to just like keep the momentum going and then just die to the spikes.
If you control your momentum well enough, you can actually like have it hit you into the feather, and it's the most satisfying feeling.
Oh, I'm not surprised. There's all sorts of stuff, and there's a bunch of hollow routes you can do. Whatever hollow route this is probably just makes Vapo cry, because it's just whatever I could come up with you know, essentially on the fly, you know, when I kind of started playing this game. Oh yeah, also this is another mechanic introduced in this chapter, and these are the bumpers. They are another candidate for most RNG-like mechanic. They hit you in, you know, directions of a circle, which can vary fairly significantly, given that they're fairly small circles. Really? What? Incredible. Playing a little safe.
And then coming up here, we'll be introduced to this chapter's enemy.
Yeah, here's the battle and fight. She shoots these little like fireballs and also lasers at you. That you have to avoid as you hit her. And avoid falling blocked. So here you see Sarah charging up her laser. Oh, come on. I should have just dashed somewhere. I think I got a little bit of lag right there. Should maybe. I don't know how I didn't hit that one there. That's annoying.
You survived so much on that attempt, just for it to end like that.
Yeah, hitboxes in this game are actually sometimes kind of long.
Just saw it there a second ago on the other room, where there's like a couple frame window after Battlein shoots the little ball attack thing, where you can be touched by it but not die.
Yeah. That's one of many like little things that the game does to actually be a little bit generous. Another one is coyote time, where the game will actually like let you jump for like a few frames after falling off a ledge. And top speeders actually utilize that for some fairly precise tricks. Come on. So yeah, there's actually a slight shift, obviously, both in the music and in kind of the mechanics we're using. You see these like moving blocks, that that wasn't really a thing in the other part. We now have to contend with that. I also love this. It does go on a little long, though. But especially feels kind of long casually, but I guess maybe that's the point. It Oh, it absolutely doesn't. Like, because it feels like it's gonna end, like, right after that first section. And then it doesn't. We don't have that many words. Now we can dash twice. Some story-related reason, I don't know. We haven't talked about the lore of this game much. Confidence equals more dashes or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So if you just have a huge amount of self-confidence, you can dash in the air as many times as.
Yeah,
That's how it works, right, Amber?
When it comes to the story, I'll be honest, I am a terrible Celeste fan. I'd say starting in like chapter 2 or 3, I just started skipping all the cutscenes and just wanted to play the game.
That's wild. That's actually funny. I don't know why, but it's like, the story doesn't really interest me, you know. Work. The story is actually pretty. I'm not good at explaining it, because when have I ever been good at explaining anything? That's why I'm commentating a marathon.
Anyway, this chapter is the final chapter. It's the summit. There's like 30 final checkpoints at the very end, but leading up to it, you'll do like these little sections that are throwbacks to all the other chapters.
Yeah. This is kind of the one based on the previous chapter, but it also kind of isn't, because there really isn't many of the mechanics present. We also see this, so here's basically chapter 1 Redux. You see these traffic blocks appear again. Here, I'm just gonna grab the side of that, or whatever. Amazing. Oh, come on! In what universe was that right?
That is what we like to call analog state time loss.
Absolutely. That's gonna... Really?
Here's the chapter 2 throwback.
Really?
with
Okay,
all
come
the-
on. I know
whatever this stuff
this
is
is gonna
called.
be... Okay. I've screwed up whatever, I screwed up whatever setup I had for that. I do need that. So yeah, like Amber was saying, these are like all the chapters kind of recombined. This is gonna be... I had a strat for this, but I don't remember what it is. That's not good. There we go. Oh, oh my god. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, it's also... Oh man, I had a strat for this, but I don't remember what it is. That's never good. That's... Oh no. Oh no. That's what it is.
Yeah, one of the issues then with everything being basically on cycles is that you get like sort of thrown out of the cycle. It's basically like being just in unknown territory.
Yeah. That's annoying. There we go. I'm about to disappoint D-Tops here because I will probably get this berry. Even though he specifically requested that I not get any berries, as to not spoil the upcoming ARB run. By I wonder who that's by.
That is now 1/175th of ARB run spoiled.
Yeah. Let's go. A one berry run. A one red berry run. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, these giant flying snowballs are not fun to deal with.
You're gonna crush the estimate. We'll see about that. Actually, I don't know where we are on estimate right now. Oh.
Yeah, I'd say you're well on pace to crush it.
Yeah, I don't know what the timer is right now because I only can see my in-game time. I actually can't even see my timer. I specifically hid it for the purposes of this run because I didn't really want to look at it. No, it's fine. Like it's fine. I don't care. Like, I don't care if I'm, yeah. Not really worried about doing well. I'm worried about, doing badly and then tilting. It's not something you want to do in a marathon. Even an informal one. I really should stop, like, doing the movements for a corner boost there. Just kind of trying to anticipate it, but that's what it is.
Here's the final little throwback to chapter 5 with this one.
Whee! First try.
Let's go.
The first intentional death of the run. I think the only intentional death of the run.
That is, that little corner jump right there is like deceptively difficult because you can bounce off of it too hard and into the spikes on the other wall.
To be honest, I have Amber way too quiet. So I can only barely hear what she's saying right now.
No, I was talking about the little corner boost you did right before the intentional reset.
Yeah.
How difficult it is.
Corner boosts are kind of tricky. They're not really a mechanic I've gone over. But like if you jump off a corner while grabbing it, oh yeah, I forgot that that's a thing. You get a little boost of speed and you actually don't. This is okay. That works. I got saved by the berry alcove.
Let's go.
Actually, I did not realize there was a berry there, but I assume you probably will.
Yeah, that is incredible that you just found it like that.
Yeah, I did some misinputs, but it worked out. So yeah, this is downdraft. There is downward facing wind. So climbing things and jumping is harder. Also, we're skipping the flag because it's slow. But dying is also slow, so you have to take the good with the bad. Or dying is now slower.
Yeah, this right here
I keep
is
thinking that I have to grab that, and I don't, and then... So, there's actually a mechanic where if you jump off a crumple block, it dissolves a little faster. But I keep thinking that I have to climb jump up to the crumple block in order to get onto it, but I don't, so I just keep jumping into it. Now we're in updraft. We have, as you might have guessed, upward facing. It's hard doing this area fast. You have to do a lot of fast. Fast falling is hard. In a lot of these areas. It's scary. Also, this flag is particularly annoying because at the end you have to do a series of climb jumps and wall jumps, and it's very easy to miss one of them. Or just miss the wall entirely. So I just skipped that having to grab that crystal by neutral jumping around that spike. Saves a tiny bit of time. Incredible.
final 10 checkpoints completely in the home stretch now.
Yeah. There's some pretty long and difficult checkpoints here, though. I'm sure there's a way to do this section that involves wall mount, but I could not tell you what it is. A lot of my strats are like half remembered from the tutorial and half improvised. We're down to just a few flags. 3. You can count down with us, I think. Let's go with that. That was going to be a problem. I don't know how that that feather was short. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, come on! How is it like getting short and then not short and then... I don't understand. 2. I'm pretty sure I was screwed. Let's go. One. So time is when I hit how am I supposed to do this? There we go. Let's go with that. When I hit skip cutscene when I hit the final flag. That's time.
Yay!
GG being sub 1.
Yeah. This was actually not that far away from a PB. Oh, my timer never started. Let's go.
Nice.
It's fine. But yeah, no, it was my PB is a 54-57. This was a 55-15. So yeah, it's actually a lot better than I thought it would be.
Wait, your
That was
PB's a
really
54
close.
Your
Yeah,
PB's a 54-40 something, did you say?
57. It was.
If you hadn't died on flag 1. No!
Let's go. Oh, that's an amazing way to choke a run.
Incredible.
Actually, I'm not sure that would have done it.
You died
Well,
twice on
I
flag
died
1.
twice. Yeah, if I hadn't died either time, I would have gotten a very small PB. That's a spectacular choke for all of you to see.
Incredible. Thank you so much, Being, for running Celeste with us today.
All right.
Reminder, go check out Being, https twitch.tv. Is it Being of Universe 3000?
It is Being of Universe 3000. It is still Being of Universe 3000. I haven't bothered switching over to the other one, which it's a long story as to why it's Being of Universe 3000, but I got locked out the old account a long time ago. I didn't realize that 2 Twitch accounts could be attached to the same email for a long time. Anyway.
Incredible. Yeah. Thank you for that. And nearly got a PB as well. Just incredible.
Yeah.
So I think next is Amber, who will also be doing Celeste, but all red berries as we continue through this Celeste block. Got anything else to say, Being?
Play Celeste. It is a good game. Even if just casually, it's genuinely good.
Agreed. I think that might be cue to move over to intermission.